Alright, as promised, I'm going to solve some of these problems, all of your homework problems, so that you guys can review, but also get the benefit of knowing that you are doing it correctly. Please attempt these problems before watching this video. Alright, so I'm going to go through the steps that we put in our foldable in our journal this past Friday when we did special cases. First thing I'm going to do is combine and distribute on both sides. I don't have anything to do there, so now I'm going to get rid of my added or subtracted term. To get rid of that minus 3, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. That zeroes out and leaves me m over 3 is less than or equal to negative 3. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. That crosses out to make one whole, so I have m is less than or equal to negative 9. I'm not going to worry about bubbling in. Watch out, Leia. I'm not going to worry about bubbling in at this time. I figure y'all are doing pretty well at that, so we'll just move on to solving, and I'll expect the bubbling to be something you do on your own. Please excuse my cat Leia. She is very interested in, apparently, Algebra 1 coursework and the camera. So you may see her again here in a minute. Alright, so coming to my second problem, I need to distribute or combine like terms. In this case, I do need to distribute. I have negative 3p minus 3 is less than or equal to negative 18. Now once I've distributed, I see that I have no terms that I can combine. So now I'm going to get rid of my subtraction term by adding 3 to both sides. That leaves me with negative 3p. This zeroes out. And on this side I have negative 18 plus 3, which is negative 15. Now I need to divide both sides by a negative 3 to remove my multiplication term. This becomes 1. My p switches signs. This becomes positive. So because both of those are switching signs, I also need to switch my sign in the middle. 15 divided by 3 then is 5. Ooh. Let's continue on. I need to distribute or combine like terms first. I do have some distribution to do, some distributing. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16. Negative 4 times a positive x is a negative 4x. And that should be greater than or equal to 56. I'm very sorry. The cat is apparently desperate for attention. I am now going to subtract 16 from both sides to remove my added term. There's an imaginary addition sign there. And 56 minus 16 is 40. I now am going to need to divide both sides by a negative 4 to undo that multiplication step. Because I'm dividing by a negative number, my sign is going to flip because it's going to change the signs on both sides. And 40 divided by 4 is 10. And again, it becomes negative, so it's negative 10. This is one of those special problems, and I say special not because it's a special case, but because it has 15 under everything. So to undo this, we have to work in a different order. We're going to multiply first to get rid of that 15 underneath. So I'll have negative 9 plus a is greater than 15. I'm going to add 9 to both sides, and a is going to be greater than 24. Hopefully you are checking your work and thinking, oh yeah, that makes sense. On the back side of our paper, we start off with this problem here. I'm going to again multiply everything by 21 to remove my 21. That gives me negative 21 is less than or equal to v minus 2. Add 2 to both sides. And v is going to be less than or equal to a negative 19. We have another practice problem where I need to multiply both sides by 15 to remove that first. I now have negative 11 plus n is less than negative 15. Add 11 to both sides. Zeroes out over here. And negative 15 plus 11 should be negative 4. I'll make that sign look a little better. Apologize for that. Three more and we're done with our homework review. First thing I'm going to do is multiply, distribute. Step 1, distribute and combine. So my negative 90 is going to stay the same. Negative 5k. And when I multiply a negative 5 times a negative 3, I'm going to end up adding 15. Now I need to remove my addition term, so I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. Same signs, I'm going to add and keep. Now I need to divide by a negative 5. In dividing by a negative 5, my sign switches. Remember, it's a game changer, dividing or multiplying by a negative number. And negative 105 divided by 5 is actually positive 21. I do need to switch my whole sign and expression here, my solution, because I want my k to be first. So k is going to be greater than or equal to 21. Alright. I cannot combine like terms or distribute here, so I'm going to start by removing my subtraction term with addition. That leaves me with x over negative 6 is less than or equal to, and negative 12 plus 8 is negative 4. I need to get rid of my negative 6, which is a division term, so I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 6. In doing so, I'm going to switch the signs to their opposites. X is going to be greater than or equal to 24. Alright, one last problem, and then I'll let you be on your way. First things first. Hi, Princess Leia. Yes, everybody is so excited to see you. I need to multiply both sides by 2, so I can remove the 2 in my denominator. That's going to leave me with m minus 3 is less than or equal to 10. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. And that means that m is less than or equal to 13. Hope this was helpful and that you enjoyed a cameo from my kitty Leia. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Say bye-bye, Leia.